Is it recording?
I'm turning 25. Man, turned 26, so I think it's one of the best years in a very long time.
28, innit?
29, innit? As you can see, I'm not in London this time for my birthday. I'm in the lovely country of Jamaica. 30. If anything this year has taught me, or last year has taught me, is that it's less talk, more action. A lot of stuff that's happened this year has really kind of shaped who I am today and shaped my life. Beginning of the year, started off very rocky. Found out I was diabetic. That kind of sent me back a lot because I was like, whoa, my life's gonna change a lot. So in terms of what I'm eating, how I'm working, the first couple of months was kind of hard because I had to literally stop eating stuff I wasn't eating before. So even stuff like, normal, like a normal cheeseburger, or normal like a normal fizzy drink, or normal bottled water, some bottled water, like a flavoured bottled water. I couldn't even drink that much. So I literally had to change my life, start eating more veg and working out a bit more, walking everywhere. My lovely wife, good friends helped me a lot, man. In terms of stopping stuff, starting stuff, they really helped out a lot, so got big up to them. But you know what's mad? How I found out is that I was literally in Jamaica beginning of this year, and I was very ill then, like proper ill. Like food started tasting weird. I was peeing a lot, so only thing I had to do when I got back was check it out. And when I checked out, yeah, the doctor brought down the bad news. At first, he didn't know what type I was, but even now, I'm still confused on what type I am now. But he said I'm like the type where it can literally go away. So I'm literally on my remission now, taking more tablets rather than insulin. So yeah, man. It's been cool. Big up Wale, he said, how does it feel to be Lloyd and Nafi? Real question. I don't know, I'm very busy, man, so that's one thing I'll say. A lot happened, so I'm currently dealing with wrestling, currently dealing with food professionals, currently dealing with Real End as well. So there's a lot of stuff that, I kind of dedicate my time to, but I'm always free to work with anyone. Free to, give people my time and free to look after people, so.
How does it feel to be 30?
It feels good, man. It feels, I feel like I've accomplished a lot. I didn't even talk about accomplishments, I went straight into the negatives, but in terms of how I feel, me and Eddie fully launched our business beginning of this year, and we've kind of done a lot. We didn't really announce it that much. We've only announced it to close family and friends, but we've done a lot. We're able to even pay ourselves every month, which is a blessing. You know what I mean? Obviously there was a month in August where it was kind of hard, but we still made it work. You know what I mean? So it's been sick, man. We've been able to do what we want to do, work on any times we want to work on, work with a lot of people. And even this year we worked with Nike, man. Nike, sorry, worked with Nike. So that's a big thing in itself, because that was one of our goals, one of our bucket lists. So the fact that we did it and worked with JD Sports as well, that's crazy. What else is there? I'm drenched.
Still watch my face and go back.
Do I look drenched?
Yeah.
Cool.
So stop. What do you want to achieve in the next 10 years?
The next 10 years, just great health, man. Great health. Yeah, all of us be living well, man. All of us living good. My two younger brothers are really dominating the sports side of things at the moment. My youngest brother's at West Ham, played in under-21s 3 times so far. So that's a very big accomplishment. And my other brother is a boxer as well, pro boxer as well. Fought in his first professional fight under Frank Warren's promotion, and yeah, he won. So that's another big thing as well, man. So I say next 10 years for them, I want to see these guys. I want to see these lot succeed, innit? So.
What's your favourite piece of equipment to create content with?
My favourite piece of equipment to create content with is my iPhone. I don't know if you guys have seen, but I create majority of my content, vlog content on my iPhone. Put it to post, and you can actually grade it and do other stuff with it. So I think the iPhone is the best piece of equipment that I've actually got, that I actually own. So use your iPhone, guys.
What's your biggest accomplishment
this year?
of this year? Yeah.
My biggest accomplishment is me keeping on top of my health. So regulating my sugar levels, making sure everything's alright, making sure I didn't die. That's my biggest accomplishment. So I'll give it all to God as well, man. God's always also been there for me. My wife's also been there for me. My wife, you heard what I said, my wife has also been there for me. So yeah, man, that's my biggest accomplishment. Just keeping on track, keeping my sugar levels low, and going back into the hospital and the doctor telling me, Lloyd, you're really over 90%. You're 100% over what we expected. So that's a very big accomplishment. One thing I want to change, if I'm honest, is overthinking a lot of things. So I tend to overthink a lot, which causes me to like hold off on certain things. But I feel like I've kind of stopped that now. That's the reason why a lot of stuff has happened. Cool stuff has happened. So like just overthinking stuff, like as in, cool, if I want to send an email, I'm like, oh, nah, has it got written this way? But I feel like I'm getting over that, so can't really put a finger on it. Yeah.
What's been your favourite memory of this year?
My favourite memory of this year was actually, like I said, going into the hospital and the doctor telling me, yeah, you're basically like, wow, look at that, play. You're basically doing better than we expected, so like keep doing what you're doing and we're gonna put you on a different sort of medication soon. And that was good for me, man. The fact that, you know, I lost all the weight I lost, got put back on as well, healthy weight. So yeah, man, that was a good accomplishment for me. And also working with Nike, like I said, working with Nike was a big thing for us, man. That happened on the space of 1 week. I feel like a lot's happened this year, which I can't really put my finger on. Also, Will Ospreay, one of the best wrestlers in my generation, actually came on our podcast and sat down with us and chopped up with us. That was big, man. I don't think people understand how big that was from New Japan. That's a very big thing for us. So that one I hold dearly to my heart as well.
What's your favourite memory in regards to wrestling?
My favourite memory in regards to wrestling's this year was coming out for Hustle Show and us presenting and commentating on it. I remember the first day I came out and everyone was cheering our name like wrestlings. That was cool, man. So that one I hold dearly to my heart for wrestlings. And also hitting 1,000 subscribers this year. That was quick. Like it just happened. It was like, oh, we're gonna hit 1,000 subscribers. We said it in December. We're gonna hit 1,000 subscribers in December and we hit it in January. So 1 month, it just happened, didn't it? Yeah.
So you said that you got married. How was that?
I got married to the love of my life, the most beautiful woman I've ever set my eyes on. That was an amazing day, man. It didn't feel surreal because I felt like I've been married to this girl for years, but it felt nice because it's legit now and I love her to bits. So yeah, she's behind the camera.
What were you going to take from being 29 into being 30?
What am I going to take? Like I said, less talk, more action. So just doing it more, being there for people. Like if I'm going to do something, I wouldn't really talk about it, I'll just do it and make sure it's cool in it. So yeah, man, that's it really. And just be happy at all times. And just keep my health good as well. That's one thing I'll take from it. Yeah. I'm good at communicating anyway, so cool. I'm drenched. Can we go somewhere? See ya.